How to complete the CDOT online access permit application. Now that you're ready to submit a permit, let's walk through the steps and look at some of the nuances to support your online application process. Prior to starting, a few recommendations. First, a simple phone call to your regional access manager will help get you on the right track and is the perfect time to ask questions.
I would call them and just go over what you're doing. Once they say yes and the access permit is required, then how do you apply? Well, there's two ways.
Now, in an effort to streamline the process, CDOT recommends using the new online application. How to get there? Go to CDOT.gov. From there, click on the purple Business Center icon, go to the far right, click on Permits. On the blue drop-down, click on Driveway and Curb Access, which will take you to the paper and online application, which are very similar. However, communication is expedited with the online permit. From here, you will be prompted to enter your email and create a username and password. Note, you will need to add .access permit to the end of your username for future logins. Once created, hit register. You will be prompted to enter your name, address, and phone number. Now you can begin your new application. As you navigate the process, understanding what types of documents you need will be key.
So I'm a big proponent of the online application.
Expect to upload multiple documents in addition to populating the fields. Most of them are pretty straightforward, like property owner address, current use, nearby properties, and your requested access. You will need proof of ownership, which can be a property deed, and a site plan that illustrates the new uses. Let's look at traffic volumes as an example for larger access permits.
How we look at that is if you increase the volume by more than 20%, then a new access permit is required. And the idea is to make sure that the infrastructure that's needed is for your access.
So it's going to ask you for peak hour volume, which is the highest number of vehicles that you would expect in a given hour. This is going to be usually from 2 to 6 p.m. or 7 to 9 a.m.
So if it's a brand new development, it's commercial, more than likely we will ask you to do a traffic study. And you would be responsible for hiring the consultant to do the traffic study.
The online application is now the preferred CDOT option for applying for an access permit.
If you're missing something, you'll get an email back to you that says, hey, we're missing this document or this piece of information. It'll be from a real person that has reviewed your application and is looking for additional information, and it'll tell you exactly what to do to fix your application. So after that, you can go in, resubmit your application with the added information.
CDOT has even created prompts to provide you with additional information. For example, what is the definition of a permittee?
There's these little information bubbles that you can click on and it'll tell you, oh, this is what this question means.
Here's another tool embedded in the application.
So you can find out where on the state highway your access is. With this tool, you can immediately go to the link that allows you to identify where the milepost is, rather than having to maybe go through a whole process, go to your computer, go back. So it just kind of streamlines some of that in a little easier of a way.
And don't forget to sign your application. Without a signature, it will not be accepted. Every time you modify your application, you must re-sign it to acknowledge the updated application.
CDOT wants to be a resource to landowners, business developers, land developers, and local agencies, and we want to be a partner in that process. So the goal with these videos is to make access permit acquisition as easy and as streamlined as possible.
Ultimately, every permit request must follow the State Highway Access Code.
It's a real balance between good access and too much access. And we want to provide good access to the landowner, but we want to provide a safe roadway.
And one final tip, if you have problems logging in, don't forget to add .access permit after your username. For more resources on obtaining an access permit and to view more tutorial videos, visit CDOT.gov/business/permits/access permits.